Shalom. This is Sincere Milk. My name is Yahweh Sap. Oh, Slakia. This is Sincere Milk Lion's Den. My name is Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion's Den Yashuada in Jacksonville. First, I'd like to say a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, and to the apostles, and to the women and children. Kal, Harayam, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rodash, Kodash, Mark, all praise to Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS, honor to my elder, our one, salutations to the apostles who are in the four corners of the earth, and to the women and children, Shalom. Alright, well, this tonight's lesson is going to be the children of Abraham, okay? But before I go there, again, I want to show you this book because it's getting more and more, right, closer to what they want to do to all of us, right? So-called Negros, Latinos, Native American, private investigator. I'm going to have to make a short lesson when the time comes so I can read a little bit in the back of what he is, you know. I got to meet him years ago and did business with him. But I'll put it in the bottom of the video. Also, I'll be putting, you know, for some of you who don't know about this yet, in 1950 when they went to Puerto Rico, you know, and the Edomites, right, with their troops and people coming out of the church and how they just murdered them, you know. No matter, you know, elderly, children, right? Unarmed. So that's another interesting book. Also, now there's a case that just popped out. It's called, it's in a YouTube, which I'll put it also. It's here, first court case against mandatory vaccination. An attorney. You're going to see the interview, okay? I'll put that down in the bottom also, so you can take a look at it. By the way, some people are telling me having a hard time getting the book, right? Of course, because this is banned. You know, you can't get it that easy, and it's pretty expensive too. Years ago it wasn't, but prices are going up anyway. You can get it at the website AmericanBookWarehouse.com. I'll put it in the bottom also in the indication. Now, back to the lesson. You know, you so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, you all want to become like the Edomites. You know, the Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico are still demanding they want independence, right? You got to wake up and smell the roses, man, okay? It's, number one, it's too late. Even if you did get it, okay, it's not going to really do much. Okay, there is something you're supposed to do while you're on earth. Okay, you wasn't only given life just to work for the Edomites and, you know, become a doctor or a teacher or a policeman or whatever category of job title they want to give you, that they want to give you and call you. You're not here for that. And it looks like that, you know, with the eyes of the flesh, you know, it looks like that, but you're going to find out through scripture that you are more than that, okay? And this thing that you, you know, you want freedom to do what they do, which they're the corrupted. You want to be corrupted like them? You want to imitate them? That's crazy, okay? So we're going to go to John 8:31 and 32. And that's verse 31 and 32 in red letters. Then Yahweh said to those Jews who believe in him, if you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed. 32. And you shall know truth, and the truth shall make you free. You see, that's the freedom that you want. That's the freedom that you got to work at and, you know, come back to. Right? Not going to those 501c3 incorporated churches, you know, whoremongers, who rob, steal, and rape. You know, it belongs, all those incorporated churches, by the way, when you get that corporation permit, right? Permission, that belongs to the Edomites. You are worshiping them, okay? And you are obeying them, pretending that you obey your true inheritance, okay? You gotta hide who you really are. You gotta deny who you really are. And I can prove that you're worshiping the Edomites because they've already been programming you for years that, you know, the true Son of God is Jesus, long hair and blue eyes with high heels. When it's really Caesar Borgia. All you gotta do is look it up on the phone, Google it, right? So we're gonna move to now John 14, 15, and 23. The true Son looks like this, Revelation 1 to 14 and 15, right? Well, describe and tell you how he looks. In case you're interested. A lot of you don't care, you know. But that's all right, but that's because, you know, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai has put that, has blocked that in you not to care. Okay? Because he wants to put you on the side with the Edomites so you can get burned. John 14, 15. 14. Where? 14, 15. Verse 15 is in red letters also. If you love me, keep my commandments. Okay? We're going to go to 23, verse 23 in red letters. Yahushua answered and said to him, if anyone loves me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him. You see? You gotta realize that you cannot do nothing in this world without them, without Yahweh and without Yahweh Shai. We need them every day, all day, every minute, every second, every hour. See? Moving to 1 John chapter 5, 3. 1 John. Moving along here. Here you begging the Edomites who keep, robbing, killing, and murdering, and raping on top of that. Oh, we do this for us, give us this, give us that. It's sad that you keep doing that, and you keep believing that way, and you keep following others that think like that. They're misguiding you, is what I'm saying. Verse 3, for this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. Yeah, they're not heavy. They're not impossible, Yes, we cannot do all of them, in this wicked system, but that's how come we have grace. Okay? Coming back to the truth of who you are, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds, while the window is still open, right? That is freedom. That we can come and still do our Father's work in our King, right? It's going to come a time that we won't be able to do that no more. They're going to turn off everything, on the second shutdown will be coming, right? They're going to now, keep demanding that they want to put the jab, right? Don't be surprised all of a sudden, it turned out to be the mark of the beast, right? All right. John 14, 24. Yep. 14, 24. That's in red letters too. Yep. Verse 24. He who does not love me does not keep my words, and the words which you hear is not mine, but the Father who sent me. Yeah. You want things to go back to normal, right? You want to do only what the Edomites say. Let me obey. Let me do what they say. There's a big consequences for insisting that you know, that you want to be like them, act like them, and think like them. John chapter 5. John chapter 5. 19. Verse 19. We got number 5 here. What happened? Slovakia. And it says 19 in red letters. Yahweh Shai answered and said to them, most assuredly I say to you, the Son can do nothing of himself but what he sees the Father do. For whatever he does, the Son also do in like manner. You see? And this is your script right here. How to do the job. The Son did it, Yahweh Shai did it. So he's showing us the way. Hey, there's work to be done. Right? For all the Israelites, what they're supposed to do, especially when they say, hey, I love my wife, I love my children. Then they go out there and they get 2 or 3 or 4 jobs to show them how much I love them. That is not love. Okay? Love is when you come back and do the work of Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai as a living sacrifice in the highways and byways. That is practicing freedom. Okay? 2 or 3 jobs, that's being a slave for the Edomites. Huh? So it can be merciful on you. Because you want to keep living, right? The level that you're living. Right? You don't want to lower yourself. You know, my wife will leave me. You crazy? My children's. So since you don't want to gain understanding and wisdom and knowledge from Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, you know, you're stuck. You don't know what to do. You just follow the multitude that following the Edomites. That was 19. So okay, let me look. And I'm moving down now, okay? To verse 30. In red letters. I can of myself do nothing. As I hear, I judge. And my judgment is righteous, because I do not seek my own will, but the will of the Father who sent me. Yeah, when you want to, you know, go out and be all you want to be, you're doing your own thing. Remember, when you're doing your own thing, you're doing Edomite thing. That's what you're really doing when you say, hey, I want to do my own thing. Right? The women, oh yeah, I got to do my own thing. I gotta have my independence. Right? I don't mind having a man here and a man there. I don't mind, you know, succeeding and sleeping with different men. Right? Carousel, they call that, right? So when she hits a certain age, like 40, and she's tired of being, you know, her back blown out, right? She goes, I want to get married now, right? I want to be decent. All right. Moving to John 6:38. John 6:38 says in red letters, verse 38, for I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. And a lot of you keep forgetting that. We all came from heaven. How you like that? I know you say, hey, I don't remember. You're not supposed to. But when you come back to the truth, you start gaining some understanding. Right? You start seeing, you know, more clear than what you did before, right? So we were sent, we were put here. This is really our hell. This is prison. That's where, okay? This is prison, and we're supposed to, in prison, learn to do the works of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, to go back to Him. Okay. That's how we end up saying, sure, give me the mark, man. Sure, I'll fight your dirty work. I'll fight them. Yeah. You just, go ahead, Edomite, you high. Yeah, you high. Let me be in the front line. Oh, yeah. Wow, you're real brave, man. Yeah, real smart too. Slakia. Moving to Matthew 26:39. Matthew 26. 26. Oh, what happened here? Got it. 39. Verse 39 says, in red letters, he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will. That's the thing. The same way a lot of you joined the military or became cops, right? Or National Guards, right? Knowing that you're going to be in the front line, right? Where the Edomites are hiding, right? And you're willing to give your life as a living sacrifice. I want to save my country. This world system that keeps screwing me, right? Until I'm black and blue and tattooed. Keep shooting and raping my brothers and sisters. I want to protect. See how crazy that is? Right? But to give your life as a living sacrifice to Yahweh Shai, right? Who gave us life. Who gave us a remedy to come out of this hellhole. Right? All of a sudden you're prideful. Oh, I can't do that. That's crazy. That is, what they call? Preposterous. All right. You know, a lot of you have, degrees, right? Letters behind your name. You got to hold on to that paper. Moving to Matthew 20. Matthew 20, 22. 20. In red letters, verse 22. But Yahweh answered and said, you do not know what you ask. Are you able to drink the cup that I am about to drink, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptizing with? They said to him, we are able. Okay? He said, hey, there's going to come a time that for you to do this, right? It's like when you go to a job, you do the application, right? And they ask you, well, you qualify. Can you do this? Well, he's letting us know, well, if you're going to do this, you got to get prepared. You got to get prepared. Hey, when all this goes out, okay, war, famine, no food, right? A lot of killing, a lot of raping, a lot of murdering. And that's only the people, the weather, the animals. All hell's going to break all at once. Going to Luke 15, Luke 12. Luke 12, 50 and 53. Luke 12. Yep, it's going to get real ugly and real quick. Here we go. That'll be in red letters, by the way, Yahushua speaking. Verse 50. But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how distressed I am till it is accomplished. 51. Do you suppose that I came to give peace on earth? I tell you not at all, but rather division. 52. For from now on, 5 in one house will be divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. Woo! 53. Father will be divided against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. I tell you, it's going to get ugly, man. Okay? And you just want to go out. You want to go out, just entertainment. You just want to do 2 or 3 jobs. You want to travel, right? And you keep ignoring when we're in the highways and byways calling to come back. Right? Matthew 10:21. Matthew 10:21. There we go. '21 is in red letters. Verse 21. Now, brother will deliver up brother to death, and a father his child, and children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death. Yeah. Oh, look at my children. I love them so much. I can't give my life for them. And all suddenly, the door's knocking. When they open the door, FEMA. What? And they take you, but not your children. And you're going like this. What's going on? What's going on? And your children, Mommy, I had to do it. Daddy, I had to do it. You know, you didn't take the jab. That was wrong of you. And you told me to obey. The Edomites do everything that they say. Well, I'm obeying this time. Oh, yeah. It's going to get wicked. Okay? And if you don't come back so you can get the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, right? So you can then, as a living sacrifice, if your wife and children are living with you, they'd be safe. But if you're not doing this, if you're not going on the highways and byways looking for brothers that are camping out, right? You don't love your wife. You don't love your children. And your wife doesn't love you. You're both living a fantasy. Micah 7, chapter 7, verse 6. Where did I see that? Give me a minute when I look for Micah. I know I've seen you somewhere here. Where are you hiding? Give me a minute. I'm looking. I think I passed it. Yeah, I passed it. Go like this. And do this. And go like this. Found it. Chapter 7. Chapter 7, verse 6 and 7. Verse 6. So son dishonor father, daughters rise against her mother, daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemy are the men of his own household. Woo! See how ugly it's going to get? I mean, it happened in the past, right? In the era of Hitler, too. Right? You're going to have your own family turn against you. A lot of us went through that, by the way. It's no big surprise, you know. My children's already grown up. Okay? It's written in the scripture that this is going to happen. And it happens. 7. Therefore I will look to Yahweh, and I will wait for God of my salvation, right? Yahweh Shai. My God will hear me. Yeah. If you do his will, right? Going on the highways and byways, sincerity and truth. And you're doing lessons at home, right? And you're praying, doing your prayers. Through grace. He will hear it. Moving to Matthew 10:36. Matthew 10:36. Oops. I think I passed Matthew. Here we go. 10:36. Give me a minute. Getting there. Oops. Come on. 36 is in red letters. Verse 36. And a man's enemy will be those of his own household. Man, it's making it clear again. Second witness. And you're not taking it seriously at all. So let's see. Let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, Deuteronomy. Here we go. 7:6. For you are a holy people to Yahweh, your God. Right? Your Yahweh, your God, has chosen you to be a people for himself, a special treasure above all people on the face of the earth. And you want to be like the Edomites. Huh? You want to go to college, you want to get a degree, right? Actually, what you want to get is succeed, right? The women that go to college, right? And then the Jakes, they want to go to college, right? They ought to come out of there being, lesbians, right? Homosexual, doing wickedness, imitating the Edomites, and happy and proud about it. Look, I got a degree. That can be just like them. Okay? I hope this was edifying. I hope you do wake up, because time is getting closer, okay? And with that, I'll say, Shalom.